Namaste Bitya, Khushrao Bitya. Today we'll be continuing with the types of tissues. In previous session we had discussed about epithelial tissues, and in this session we'll be discussing about connective tissues. This session is a part of your human physiology for DPT second semester. So let us start with the topic of connective tissues. This is the most abundant tissue in the body, and connective tissue cells are more widely separated from each other than in epithelial tissues, and intercellular substance is present in large amount. These are made up of cells like fibroblasts, fat cells, macrophages, leukocytes, and mast cells. The function of tissues, these connective tissues, is that it provides support. It helps in transporting the materials from one part of the body to another. It helps in storing the energy. It is helpful for protection and insulation. So let's start with fibroblasts. They are large cells with irregular processes. They manufacture collagen and elastic fibers and a matrix of extracellular material. They are active in tissue repair. The fat cells is the second one, which are also known as adipocytes. They occur singly or in groups in many types of connective tissues and are especially abundant in adipose tissue. Third are your macrophages. These are large, irregular shaped cells with granules in the cytoplasm. Important part of the body defense mechanism, they are actively phagocytic, engulfing and digesting cell debris, bacteria, and other foreign bodies. Next are your leukocytes. They are white blood cells and found in number in healthy connective tissue. They are into synthesis and secrete specific defensive antibodies into blood and tissues. Next is mast cells. They are similar to basophilic leukocytes and they are found in loose connective tissues under the fibrous capsule of some organs like liver and spleen. Now we'll study about the types of connective tissues. There are total 7 types: loose areolar connective tissue, adipose, reticular tissue or lymphoid tissue, dense connective tissue, cartilage, bone, and fluid connective tissues. So let's start with loose areolar connective tissue. They are most generalized type of connective tissues. The matrix is semi-solid with many fibroblasts and some fat cells, mast cells, and macrophages. They are found in almost all parts of the body, providing elasticity and tensile strength. It connects and supports other tissues under the skin, between the muscles. Next is adipose tissue, which consists of fat cells or the adipocytes. They are of 2 types, white and brown adipose tissues. Next is lymphoid or reticular tissues. They have a semi-solid matrix with fine branching reticular fibers. They contain reticular cells and white blood cells. They are found in all lymph nodes and all organs of the lymphatic system. Then is dense connective tissue. These contain more collagen fibers and fewer cells than loose connective tissues. The dense connective tissue is again subdivided into fibrous and elastic tissue. The fibrous tissue is made up of mainly close-packed bundles of collagen fibers with very less or very little matrix and few fibrocytes. They are found in ligament, tendon, fascia. Then is elastic tissue, which is capable of extension and recoiling back. There are few cells and matrix consist mainly of masses of elastic fibers secreted by fibroblasts. They are found in large blood vessels, trachea, and bronchi. Next is cartilage. The cells are very less and lie embedded in matrix, reinforced by collagen and elastic fibers. They are of 3 types: hyaline, fibrocartilage, and elastic fibrocartilage. Next is the bone, which is a type of connective tissue. They have diaphysis or shaft and 2 epiphyses or extremities. The diaphysis is composed of compact bone. Epiphysis consists of an outer covering of compact bone with cancellous bone inside. There are 2 types of bone, spongy and compact. Then we'll come to fluid connective tissue. They have a large number of different types of cells suspended in a fluid formed substance, that is matrix. They are the blood and the lymph. So the examples are your blood and the lymph. So this is all in your connective tissue. We will be continuing the next session of tissues again. And I hope you understood this session well. This is all for today. And if you have any doubts, just inbox a comment. And this session is digitally powered by Digital 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women University. Thank you.